A complete paradigm shift is coming, and it's coming sooner than you may think. It's called the prosumer revolution. Yeah, no longer are people just consumers, they will become prosumers. Able to consume still, but using their assets, they will be able to produce as well. And by the people joining forces, that production will grow to economies of scale that will force the centralized entities to either adapt or get out of the people's way. Well, my nickname for the people is Ludicrous, exactly how this channel is, because it's time for Chico Crypto. The prosumer revolution is going to hit on many fronts. It's going to involve blockchain, digital assets, data, and even physical assets across the board. That means eventually every industry will have a prosumer revolution within it, but some industries are already leading the charge. For example, the energy industry. An energy prosumer is actually a common term across Europe already. Many Europeans are ditching their consumer energy bills and utilizing their energy assets to produce and get paid, actually bringing power back to the people. And that power gets amplified when the prosumers band together and create community-based virtual power plants. So where are the virtual power plants community-based within America? Well, don't miss my live streams, because over the weekend I showed there is a prosumer revolution beginning in my home state of California. In July of last year, the Energy Coalition announced it was awarded a $9 million grant by the California Energy Commission for a blockchain-based renewables project. Oh yeah, blockchain and energy. This has to be prosumer based. But first, who is the Energy Coalition TC? Well, it's a California based energy nonprofit that has some influence, as their client list includes many of California's top energy companies and the cities. Now, who is working with the TEC on this blockchain renewables project, and what exactly is it? Well, this PR Web article titled Los Angeles Disadvantaged Community to Host the Largest Advanced Energy Community Built on Blockchain tells us just that. It states the Energy Coalition and Community Electricity, in collaboration with UCLA and a consortium of best-of-breed partners, have been awarded a $9 million grant, and the Bassett Avocado Advanced Energy Community is defined as a site host of the project. The award-winning consortium will deploy an innovative and versatile model focused on providing affordable, locally produced renewable energy and energy services at scale within a disadvantaged community. It then says the BAAEC prototype Phase 1 and Phase 2 total investment will be close to $20 million, including partner matching funds. Additional partners in the prototype build-out include Aclima, Ampere Energy, NLX, Google, Green Commuter EV Share, Grid Alternatives, IoT SensorCom, Purple Air, Solar Rays, Sonnen, Space AI, Strongblock, Tetra Innovations Group, Tritium, and Wind Energy Control. A lot of big names, some we recognize, some we don't. But who is the blockchain partner? Well, that is the first listed, Community Electricity. And going to their website, what are they all about? Turning communities into virtual power plants. But I've never heard of the Community Electricity blockchain though, have you? If they don't have a blockchain, which one is being used then? Well, this tweet from the Energy Coalition ties it all together. They retweeted the Energy Web chain and said, proud to work with our partners over at Decarb LA, Community Electricity, on the Bassett Avocado Advanced Energy Community Project. And Community Electricity replied likewise. So you have three big main partners in just one tweet. And then Energy Web's involvement is confirmed from this October 2020 blog. Community Electricity and Energy Web announced partnership to bring decentralized decentralized tech to disadvantaged communities across the Americas. The article states, community electricity will deploy digital infrastructure across multiple power plants, customers, and distributed energy resources, DERs, to enable multiple applications leveraging the Energy Web Decentralized Operating System, EWDOS. Energy Web is obviously the blockchain backbone of this project. And now I just want to make this connection. One of the main partners listed on Bassett is none other than Google. So it's feasible to say Google may have been introduced to the Energy Web stack last year. Well, they must have liked what they saw. Remember, last month it was announced they were backing Energy Web with a grant to harmonize low-carbon markets across Europe. Interesting to see the connections on multiple levels, but now it's time to get a bit deeper. From Community Electricity's website, they have a basic design and flow of the entire community system. And as you can see, a piece of it is satellites, which leads us into another partner listed, Space AI. Going to their website, when I first saw it, I was like, hey, this kind of looks like a satellite network. And since Elon Musk has Starlink and he just announced he was doing Doge 1 satellites, this may be connected. Well, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, it isn't Elon behind Space AI. But there may be some connections. Now, finding out who exactly is behind this Space AI took some digging, but the Chico crypto editor Cody was able to find this article about Diego Favarolo, who is wearing the shirt with the SOS Morse code from the Space AI website. And the article says he is the CEO and founder. The article also says he is one of Silicon Valley's most disruptive entrepreneurs. He is now deploying a number of high-tech projects for a company that's ready to jump into the future. Previously, he founded DIY Rockets, whose objective was to destroy rocket science and turn it into a free file that you can download from your home computer. DIY Rockets ran an exercise to design a spacecraft capable of carrying a CubeSat to low Earth orbit. Anyone could participate under a simple set of rules. The blueprints had to be open source and the engine must be 3D printable. The results were 10 engines developed in just 4 months in collaboration with some of the US's top universities and even NASA. Diego is a space boy. So now let's get back to that Morse code symbol. It's on his Space AI website and on his t-shirt, but it's also somewhere else, on the Open Space Network. From their website, it says they are a distributed collaborative network created for the CubeSat standard, aka the nano small satellites. Scrolling down, a piece of the Open Space Network is the Node 1. What does this do? It allows innovators to build collaborative networks integrating space, IoT, unmanned vehicles, and robotic entities. Now, that Morse code symbol of Space AI and on the homepage of the Open Space Network, it doesn't stand for Save Our Ship. I found this Vimeo video, which explains it. Let's watch now.
There's now a new type of computer made of decentralized nodes called virtual machines. We've created the Space Operating System, SOS, to better use the power of these new supercomputers. Based on the model of collaborative commons, a set of rules the system uses to administer resources on the network, where each node is geolocalized and shares sensors data. The decentralized network administers communications, processing, memory, energy, and AI. These resources are represented by a token. That's a certificate of contribution within the ecosystem.
A network utilizing virtual machines, and there was a token within this network. But as we can see, that video was made 3 years ago. Is this Open Space Network even alive or launched? Oh yeah, it is. Going to the Open Space Network's YouTube channel, they only have 2 videos. One 8 months ago, which looks to be a presentation of the network, but the other one was just in February of this year, and it's a live stream of the PSLV C-51 launch carrying SAI and 18 other satellites. Yeah, it's a live stream of a rocket launch, but the team were to make sure it was known that the specific satellite SAI-1 separation success was confirmed. Using Gunther's space station to search by known satellites, we can find this specific one, even a picture of it. They say the SAI-1 NanoConnect 2 is a 2U CubeSat technology demonstrator developed by the UNAM, the National Autonomous University of Mexico, which will test power, computer communications, and mechanical satellite systems in the space environment. The mission is a joint effort with the Lynx ICN UNAM that is providing the subsystems for the platform. It will also test a software-defined radio unit from Space AI Inc. San Francisco. So whatever Space AI and the Open Space Network have been working on, its initial launch got up into the skies in February of this year. So how does this tie into old Elon Musk? I said there may be connections. Well, remember, Diego Favarolo is the founder, and going to his LinkedIn, he's a graduate of Singularity University, where he worked as a Matternet team leader. Who is Singularity University? Well, it's a graduate advanced university founded by Peter Diamandis. Yes, the same Peter who is also the founder of X Prize, who is collaborating with Elon Musk on the $100 million carbon capture X Prize. Peter and Elon just had a sit-down conversation about it, recorded in April. Now remember what Diego worked on at Singularity University, the Matternet team. Well, Matternet today is a full-on futuristic drone service company, working with big partners across the world, and even powering the first drone-powered airline in the United States, which makes Singularity University very proud. Singularity University's shining star, Matternet, even shares employees with Elon's SpaceX. All I have to say is, why is everyone so connected? Or am I just making connections that aren't there? Cheers, I'll see you next time.